Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss poem number 35 of Gitanjali. Gitanjali was originally written in Bengali in 1910 by Rabindra Tagore. Later on, Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore himself translated this Bengali version of Gitanjali into English in 1912. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore was conferred Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. Gitanjali means bouquet of flowers or bunch of flowers. Gitanjali consists of 103 poems. When Gitanjali was written by Rabindranath Tagore, at that time India was under British rule. India was not free, and this poem is in fact a prayer by the author, by the poet to Almighty to confer freedom, independence to his motherland, that is India. This poem consists of 8 lines, but in a way, this poem is in fact composed of a single sentence. And this single sentence later on was divided into 8 lines and they are connected with semicolons. This poem is nothing but a prayer by the author to Almighty for his motherland, that is India. Where mind is without fear and head is held high. Author says that independence is not simply an abstract concept. It exists in the minds and bodies of all citizens. Where mind is without fear means without violence, without conflict. Let there be no violence, let there be no conflict in our mind. And the head is held high means people should reside in dignity and justice. Let justice uh, shall prevail in my motherland. Let there be no violence and conflict in my motherland, where knowledge is free. Now, the freedom of knowledge is very, very important. Free means without fear. Let the knowledge must not be controlled by the state. Knowledge should be non-discriminatory. There shall not be any control over knowledge by the state. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Author says that this entire world is one because at that time the feeling of globalization perhaps was not there. Author says that I am conceiving, I am dreaming of a world which is one because at that time the war was going on. Author says that the global feeling and the universal feeling shall prevail in this world. People shall not be divided into their narrow domestic walls. Now, narrow domestic wall means wall pertaining to caste, creed, religion, race, and antagonism, where words come out from the depth of truth. Author says that I am dreaming for a world, I am dreaming for my motherland, which shall be based on truth and universal ideas. Where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. Means where people shall endeavor, people shall work in order to attain perfection in life as well as in art. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habits. Author says that I am dreaming for a country where reason, analysis, and science shall prevail, where dogmas and control over reason shall be forbidden, where mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action. Author says that I am dreaming for a country which will be governed by you, O Almighty God. Thee means God, means where the God Himself will drive people towards religion, towards emancipation, where there shall be no discrimination. Into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country away. Author says that my father, my God, I want my country and my countrymen to go where there shall be no discrimination, where there shall be no control over knowledge, where there shall be no slavery, where knowledge is absolutely free. I am dreaming for that country. Means my India shall be like that. Now, this poem was written when our country, India, was not free. It was under slavery. It was under British rule. Everything was under British control, including school, colleges, and universities. Knowledge was also under the control of British regime. So, author is praying for his country not only to be free and independent, but also he is praying for a country where knowledge is absolutely non-discriminatory. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video.